What's new, Poke Crew? It is U-Turn Crowbat here, and you are watching U-Turn Central. Now, before I get started, please make sure you go into my description, make sure you click on the link for Poketown, make sure you show them some U-Turn love. Now, I'm bringing you another Wi-Fi battle, and this time it's a Wi-Fi battle against another PokeTuber slash YouTuber named Hanz. His link will be in my description, so make sure you go into that. Make sure you click on his link. Make sure you show him some U-Turn love, because that would be awesome. Now, I am bringing my Skarmory, my... Wow, I forgot his name. My Mudkips, Swampert, my Venusaur, my Manchild, my Venusaur, and my Ninetales. My MVP for a couple of battles there. Now, let's get right down into this whirlpool of awesomeness. This was an interesting slash fun battle. It's interesting because he is bringing a couple threatening Pokemon there. And it was fun because some of these Pokemon I haven't really had a chance to really battle, you know? So, I end up going on to Evil Bane when he goes out into his Darmanitan. Now, he is the Belly Drum of sorts, and I had not known that because he ends up using the Substitute. And that's fine with me because I end up using my Stealth Rocks and just getting those rocks up because I know I'm going to need them later on in the battle. So, with that being said, he ends up, while behind the sub, he ends up using the Belly Drum and just cutting his HP down. And that's perfectly fine by me because I end up winning him out, and now that he has low HP, you know, getting hit with those Stealth Rocks would definitely come in my favor. So he ends up going out into his Trevenant, and I did not predict the forest to be bulky. Granted, my Drill Pick does a good amount of damage. It does a decent amount of damage, and that's just flippin' awesome. So, he ends up getting the lead seat on my Skarmory, and, you know, that's whatever, it's fine. Only because it doesn't really do much to me. I guess it would have just helped him more if I switched out or something, but, you know, oh well, he is getting some damage off on me, and that's all that matters, right? So, I end up using the Drill Peck, getting him down low enough where he is able to just wreck my life right here. He uses the Resto, and it's well, the rest. I was gonna say Resto Chestio, but he has a Lumberry. So the rest Lum thing going on there, yeah, you know. So I was not really predicting that because, like I said, I don't really face a lot of Trevenants. So I wasn't really predicting that well at all. And when I saw that he harvested another Lumberry, I was like, "The fuck! What the heck happened? What's going on?" So that kind of upset me, but it's whatever. So, I don't want to put up with him any longer, so I will win him out. And he goes out into his Conkeler. Now, I end up using a Drill Peck on this thing, and I did not predict him to be incredibly bulky. And, you know, it's just horrible because he is weak to flying. Now, apparently my Drill Peck isn't strong enough to take out the Conkeler, or at least getting down to half or something, because when I decide to use my Drill Peck right here, it does nothing! Look at that, look. It does nothing, so. He ends up knocking my lefties off right here, which just sucks even more, because I am burned! And the Leech Seed is just bringing me down more, and that's not good. So, as you can see, the burn is just about to kill me because I am living at like 20 HP, and I decided to use my Roost because I want to try and live. I just want to try because, you know, I got some hope in him, but he ends up using the Drain Punch and, you know, just nearly taking my Skarmory out. No! Living at 8 HP. 6 HP, but it doesn't really matter because the Leech Seed right here just takes me out anyways. I was gonna say I was gonna try and just stay in because I was gonna go down anyway, and I did, and the Leech Seed took me out. So, there you have it. That was that. So, with my Skarmory out, I need to go out into someone who I can maybe, slow down or something. So I go out into my Lotus, my Venusaur, my Mega Venusaur, and he switches out! And I was kinda like, ugh, because I wasn't predicting. So, because I was gonna go for a Sleep Powder, and clearly, it does not do anything to the forest. So, I end up Mega Evolving right here, which is just awesome, because I do get that thick fat. Because I'm kind of, you know, fat. So I end up using the Sleep Powder meant for the Conkeler. It was not meant for you, but it does not work. But I am able to get my HP Fire up on the forest, which is awesome because I do bring him lower than half, and it just helps me a lot. But he does burn me, and that does pose problems because I need to save my Venusaur for that Florges for later on in the battle. So I end up taking the Trevenant out with my Sludge Bomb, and I'm still burned, which is sucky because I don't have anything to really heal myself from that. So he ends up going out and just make Karate, and he does get hurt from my rocks, and that's awesome. But he does use the Endure. Typically that would help him tons, but because I get my sleep powder off on the Karate, it does not do too much. I mean, it puts him to sleep, so it's not like I hit him with like EQ or hit him with something, a move that he can endure, because he can't endure going to sleep. No one can, you know? I want to sleep. I want to sleep now. So he ends up going on to his Conkeldurr, and I'm thinking, okay, what? If a flying move isn't going to do anything, what the hell can I do? So I switch out, I get my ass back out there, and I decide to go into my Orion because I want to try and get a Psyshock, you know, off on this beast. So I go into my Starmie, and I get the Scald off to try. Oh, sorry, for some reason I don't know what I was thinking. I was talking about the Psyshock, but he just, you know, bitch slaps my Starmie out of existence, knocking my lefties off. In the process, you can see my Starmie flying, and the lefties going in a different direction, and it's just chaos. So I end up going out into my Mudkip, my Swampert, because I know I can take some of his attacks here, but I end up taking out the Conkeldurr with my EQ. And that's awesome because I don't want to put up with that Conkeldurr any longer. So he ends up going on just Florges. Now, I know my Swampert can't really do much to him, and I don't want the chance of this Florges knowing a grass move or something that will just take my Swampert out. So I end up going on to Lotus, thinking / predicting / trying to predict that he was going to use, like, I don't know, like a grass move or something, because, like I said, I don't really battle many Florges, so I had no idea what they did, but he ends up using the Wish, which is awesome, because he just gets, you know, all the HP back whenever he wants. Now, the burn is just bringing me down slowly, and that's just horrible. So he does withdraw, a good play on his part, because he knows that my Venusaur can just take it out with a Sludge Bomb, so I decide to use the Sludge Bomb anyways, because, well, simply because if he did switch out, any one of his Pokemon was going to get hit with that Sludge Bomb, and that would have been happy. I would have been happy. So I end up taking the Karate out with my Sludge Bomb right there, which is awesome because that's just one less Pokemon I have to put up with, because I know Manchas can be incredibly hard, depending, you know, I guess depending on how you use it, but he switches out into his Darmanitan, which is just living with a hair because of the rocks, and he does eat, I forgot what berry that was, but I switch out and I end up going out into my my Swampert, and I almost forgot his name, but he ends up using the Fire Punch, and he does not do much because I end up getting my EQ off on the Darmanitan, the Donkey Kong, that's what I call mine, but he ends up trying to flinch me, I'm assuming, with the Rock Slide. That's why he used it, but unfortunately for him, it does not work out in his favor, because like I said, I do end up taking the Donkey Kong out right here with an EQ, which is, it's awesome for me, but I don't think he was really predicting me using Whirlwind on him after him using the Belly Drum, getting him low, you know? But he ends up out going into his Cloyster and using the Icicle Spear because it just takes my Swampert out right here. Now I guess I should have used my rest because I'm assuming I probably would have lived the Icicle Spear if I had full HP. But even with that, I wouldn't have been able to take out the Cloyster with an EQ or anything, so it doesn't matter! So he ends up taking me out with an Icicle Spear, and I know what these Cloysters are weak to, so I decide I need to try and go out into my Ninetales and maybe use Solar Beam or something! Something would just help, so I end up, you know, getting the Drought out, but it doesn't matter at all because he ends up taking me out right here with a Rock Blast. Now, like I stated in previous episodes, or a previous episode, that my Ninetales is about, like, 2 IV. So even though its base speed is about, I think, 100, the Cloyster did outspeed me right there. I'm assuming because I'm not really full invested in my IVs. So, like, my speed isn't really good because I'm not fully my IVs aren't great, you know, so. But I end up taking the Cloyster out with my high jump kick because, well, I needed to. And so, he ends up going out into his Florges, and I'm thinking, I can't use a high jump kick, so maybe I can try and use a Stone Edge or two to try and damage this thing some more. And that's what I do, because I want to try and, you know, just weaken it more, just bring it down where I can just easily take it out. So, with that being said, it does use the Calm Mind. That's really unfortunate for me, but, the couple of Stone Edges that I have done a decent amount of damage, which is good, because I am going to use another one right here just to weaken it some more, and see, it does a decent amount. If he had not taken me out right here, then I would have just used another Stone Edge just to bring it down more, you know? That would have been a good plan on my part if I had not gone down to that Moonblast, but I do have my Venusaur left for the Florges. Now, that's my last Pokemon, so I end up going on to my Mega Venusaur here, and I end up taking the Florges out with the Sludge Bomb, which is awesome because I really don't think from that point my Venusaur would have taken a Moonblast or anything. I know I'm thick fat, but I was low in HP, so I don't think I would have taken Moonblast. So, luckily for me, I do have speed, and I do take the Florges out, and that was a great battle. I had a lot of fun. Hans, if you're watching, I just want to let you know that I had tons of fun battling with you, and I want to battle you more. So, hopefully this isn't going to be our last battle, because I want to have more battles with you, just uploading them and everything, because it was tons of fun! And, you know, it's awesome. It's awesome battling other YouTubers, so, but yeah, definitely do not forget to go into my description. Definitely do not forget to click on Hans's link, because that would be awesome. Just subscribe to him, because he's a great battler, as you can see right here. And I do enjoy his channel. I do watch it when I get the chance, when I'm not working and everything. I do watch it, and it is pretty great. I like it. I mean, he doesn't really have much, but like he doesn't really have anything. But like what I'm talking about is that like just some of his videos that he likes. You know, I watch those. I haven't really seen his channel in a little while. I know that he either doesn't or has very few videos up. But what I'm trying to get at is I do watch his videos that, you know, he likes and everything. But the reason why I want you to subscribe to him is because he is a great person. He and I have been talking on Twitter, and so I want you to show him some support, you know? I've shown him some support right here, battling him, uploading, and I followed him, I'm subscribed to him, I'm talking to him. And so that's the kind of support that I want you guys to show him, because he'll definitely appreciate that. So do not forget to click on his link. Do not forget to show him some U-turn love, because I will find you and I will kick you if you don't. So, and do not forget about me, because, you know, I'm the one who brought you the battle. And don't forget to RCS, rate, comment, and subscribe. Alright, take care. Bye. And my Sludge Bomb, it doesn't affect Fortress at all. It does not affect Fortress. Now, I end up double